Welcome to the Simple Software University class SIM 107. In this class we're going to be looking at deleting blank pages and improving the quality of scanned images. We're just going to demonstrate some of the features like blank page removal, automatic rotation, deskewing, despeckling, that sort of thing. So let's fire up Simple Index here. And in this demonstration I'm going to use a job we've seen before, which is the B1 read invoices with barcodes. And we'll go in here to the job options, and the first thing we want to do is just turn off the pre-index option so we can actually take a look at the results of some of what we're doing here. And we're going to be working in this panel right here, image processing. So the first option, Deskew, just what it sounds like. It's going to take any slight misalignment out of the images. It straightens them up essentially. If they fed through the scanner a little bit crooked, this will make them nice and straight. Despeckle is an option that sometimes when maybe your contrast setting is a little off on your scanner, or even brightness, you might get a little snow, a little haze to the image. The despeckle option will take care of that. The next one, erase black borders, exactly what it sounds like. Sometimes when an image feeds through a scanner, if the path it's going through is wider than the document itself, you'll end up with a little black edge around it, and this will just take that border off and leave you with a nice white page. Auto rotate, pretty self-explanatory. Just to go into a little bit of detail, it's kind of a simplistic implementation of auto-rotate. So it works great on documents that have a lot of text. Now, if you're doing something that has a lot of photographs where there's really no clear indication to the software of where top and bottom is, it might not perform as you hope. It's always a good idea to run some documents and make sure you're getting the results that you're hoping for. And but again, if they're consistent documents, and especially text-based documents, it'll work just fine. Invert colors work for black and white images. It's just whatever is black on the page becomes white, and whatever is white on the page becomes black. These options down here, you can force a certain rotation. So, for example, if you're using a landscape type scanner, you might need to rotate the front pages or the odd pages 90 degrees, and then the back pages would actually rotate 270 degrees to end up in the proper orientation in the final product. And then finally down here we have minimum file size. Now this applies, this is how Simple Index detects blank pages and deletes them. There are a couple of presets already in here. Of course, you can turn it off completely if you don't want to. These two options here, 2500 and 7500, are for 200 DPI scans and 300 DPI scans in black and white. So if you find that if you're working in a different color space, grayscale, or even color, or you're working with a different DPI, you may find that these numbers are a little bit off, and that's why you're able to type in your own number. Basically, it's saying that a white page would essentially be 2,500 bytes, and anything less than that will get discarded as a blank page. So this is a number that sometimes you have to tweak a little bit to get it where you want. But once it's set, it works pretty consistently as long as you don't make any changes to your scanner settings. So let's just go ahead and we're going to run this job. We'll leave the 90 and 270 rotation on there, and we'll do it with Deskew, Despeckle, and Invert colors on, just so you can kind of see what happens. Hit OK here, run the job. It's going to pull in the pages. And so you can see my front page has been rotated 90 degrees. My second page, which would have been the back if we were doing duplex scanning, has been rotated 270 degrees, and this just goes on. Blank pages here have been deleted, marked for deletion. And then same thing here. Now, any of the features that we just played with right there, too, you can also access manually during your verification steps. So you can deskew a page with that icon. You can despeckle it with this icon here. And you can even mark it for deletion or unmark it for deletion right here with the same button. And then over here next to your navigation controls, you also have options for the rotation. The straight up button here will attempt to rotate to apply the auto rotate. And then you can also force a rotation clockwise or counterclockwise. So that's it for SIM 107. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in another video.